to another episode of the Ken Love Podcast. We got a lot to talk about today. Steph Curry and LeBron James still going crazy. Jimmy Butler requesting a trade. I mean, let's just get straight into it. First thing first, Jimmy Butler told the Miami Heat, I'm willing to play for anybody but the Miami Heat. You better be careful with that, fam. That's all I'm saying. Um, you over there to the Charlotte Hornets or the Detroit Pistons or something, you're gonna be sick. Imagine going from Miami to the Charlotte Hornets. And I like LaMelo, but that's all you got to look forward to over there. And maybe Brandon Miller. But Jimmy Butler said he can help any team compete for a championship. And I believe him. I think he's a championship piece. Now, if he go to a team that's losing or that's trying to get draft picks or something, he in some trouble. But if he go to a team like the Dallas Mavericks, maybe the Phoenix Suns, he could cause some trouble. That's all I'm saying. I just want to see Jimmy Butler compete for a championship. He's one of them players who chill throughout the regular season, but when he get in the playoffs, he's a motherfucking problem. Tell me I'm lying. He go from Jimmy Butler to Jimmy Jordan. That's what I call him in the playoffs. I've seen him take that Miami Heat team to the finals twice. He didn't get the job done, but he took them there. It's better than nothing. Don't know what Jimmy Butler is going, but he told everybody he ain't even happy playing in Miami no more. The comments he made, you got to trade Jimmy Butler at this point because he's messing up the team chemistry. Ain't nobody gonna want to be in the locker room with him after he said all this stuff about the team. And Pat Riley, you a sorry mother. Gonna tell him if you ain't playing, you need to shut up and play basketball. Kind of comment is that, man? I understand he's getting paid almost $50 million to go hoop, but if he hurt, he hurt. It ain't nothing you can do about that. Telling that man to shut up and go play basketball. What if he went and told you, shut up and go fix this team and make some trades? You would have been mad and trying to find him and stuff. Come on now. Told y'all, all 2025 is about keeping the same energy. And speaking of keeping the same energy, did you see LeBron go bad at James? That's a bad man. Dude just turned 40 years old and he's still getting 40 points. I know it says 38 points, but I see 40. 8 assists to go with it. Wasn't really turning, I almost said he wasn't really turning the ball over, but he had 4 of them. But hey, when you got the ball in your hands and you're playmaking like he is, you're doing a little bit of everything, sometimes you're going to turn the ball over. It is what it is. Anthony Davis, where you at, fam? I mean, they ain't need you tonight. You're playing the Portland Trail Failures. But is you good? Did you just take a little rest day? What's going on? They said an ankle injury. When you hurt your ankle, fam? That's all I want to know. Because last time I checked, they said something was wrong with your shoulder. Now it's your ankle. Which one is it? Hopefully he'll be back next game, man. Max Christie, 28 points. This is the game of a lifetime for him. We probably won't see another game like this until he traded. If he get traded. I don't know. Everybody requesting trades, talk about they want to go to other teams. Who knows who's next? And I don't think the Lakers is done making moves. I don't trust Rob Pelinka, but I trust Lee GM. And I refuse to believe he ain't finna make no more moves. Austin Reeves has been hooping ever since Christmas. He's been on something different. I don't know if he had some special type of hot chocolate or what he had. Whatever he unwrapped under that Christmas tree, it got him hooping right now. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. This another game he could have had a triple-double. Didn't shoot the ball that well, but did everything he's supposed to do as far as filling the stat sheet. Christian Coloco filled in for Anthony Davis, played some pretty good minutes, 8 rebounds. That's what I love to see. I don't care about him scoring. I want to see some rebounds. Dorian Finney-Smith, hey man, 1 for 4 from 3. I'm gonna give you a couple games you just got here. Obviously, you got to knock down your threes. Continue to get open, and you should eventually knock them down. Still had a 11 plus minus, so he's still doing a little bit of everything. Jackson Hayes, I don't like him. I want him to get traded. I prefer to play Christian Coloco over Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes don't play no defense. Anybody can box him out. He don't really rebound well. I mean, he did have 1 block, but I prefer Christian Coloco. Rui Hachimura, you next, fam. You gonna be the next one to get traded. I promise you that. I mean, at this point, what is we really doing? You supposed to be a part of the big three when AD ain't playing. It's supposed to be Braun, Austin Reeves, and Rui Hachimura. Tell me I'm lying. But I mean, 23 minutes, 6 points. Didn't shoot well from the field. Had a negative plus minus. You got to clean that up, man. Shake Middleton didn't do too much. Didn't hit a three. I mean, he'll hit some shots eventually. Dalton Connect, he's been a no-show the last 3 or 4 games. So it is what it is with him. But moving on, let's talk about them Golden State Warriors. They tore the 76ers up on live television. If I'm the 76ers, I'm not showing up to another game. What am I here for? This is embarrassing, bro. The game was over in the second quarter, man. Chef Curry, you see it. You see it. He literally couldn't miss from three, bro. To everybody saying Chef Curry is washed, he need to retire. What you gonna say now? Do you still feel that way? All I'm saying is 2025, keep that same energy. Let that praise be as loud as that disrespect y'all been giving him. That should hush him up for a little bit. And I know if he have another bad game, people gonna be right back to, oh, he washed. That was a fluke. I don't know, man. Y'all ain't keeping the same energy, man. Draymond Green played a great game. That was a great bounce back game. 15 points. Whenever he give you more than 10 points, you in a good position to win. Dennis Schroeder, great game, 15 points. Jonathan Kuminga, 20 points. Did a really good job, man. As far as the 76ers, it's gonna take some time, but they starting to look a little better than what they was. This is a bad example. They took a terrible loss last night against the Sacramento Kings, had 9 turnovers with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, choked that lead, and then they come out here on live television and the Warriors couldn't miss and they got tore up. But I'm still confident that we making the playoffs. I'm still confident that they're gonna figure it out. Just gonna take a little bit more time. And luckily, it's a lot of games left. All-Star break is on the way. They get to take a little break and relax and chill. And yeah, man. Joel Embiid, you wouldn't have 28 points if it wasn't from 14 free throws, fam. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you got to look to dominate. All that flopping and yelling at refs and crying to refs, man, that stuff is boring, bro. I need you to put the ball in the basket and start backing somebody down and getting buckets the hard way, man. I know you're capable of doing it. Tyrese Maxey, you ain't doing mine tonight, but it's okay because you've been hooping. Even though he didn't shoot the ball worth now, he still had 4 steals, 2 blocks. So did a little bit of everything. Paul George finally had a good game with Joel Embiid on the court, with Tyrese Maxey on the court. So, I mean, you can't do too much. 19 points. Nobody else showed up and did anything. Caleb Martin played 21 minutes and scored 2 points. Come on, man. You was just hooping against the Celtics. So now all of a sudden you can't hoop. I mean, it is what it is, man. Moving on, the Brooklyn Nets, they picked up D'Lo, and now all of a sudden they one of the best teams in the East, huh? And speaking of D'Lo, 11 points, 12 assists, good game. Went down with an injury. People talking about, I know you happy D'Lo hurt. Let's not get it twisted. I told D'Angelo Russell to have a terrible year, but I didn't mean go get hurt. I don't wish injuries on nobody, fam. Speedy recovery. He was having a pretty good game besides shooting the ball, but he still had a double double. So yeah, that's really it about the Brooklyn Nets, man. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 27, 13, and 7. Ain't have no help. The Boston Celtics beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. Took care of business. Jayson Tatum, 33 points, 9 assists. MVP candidate, if you ask me. With no Jaylen Brown, by the way. Derek White helped take over in that fourth quarter. He was hooping. As far as the Timberwolves, Julius Randle had a pretty good game. Nas Reed, good game. Anthony Edwards, you did absolutely nothing. 15 points. Got to shoot the ball better. Got to be better. Simple as that. You're the best player on this team. You got to get 30. That's all I'm saying. I expect him to have a bounce back game. Don't know what them Timberwolves gonna do, but they need to make a couple trades if they're gonna be a serious contending team. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, like this video, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'm gonna see y'all in my next one, man. Peace.